Okay, back to putting. I'm not going to give up that easy. Putting is the most important part of the game. Last time we talked about mechanics and sort of the straight back, straight through element of putting. This time I want to talk about how to putt. And what I mean by that is there are really two elements in putting. There's break and there's speed. Speed is the most important element, and I think that speed will influence break more than break influences speed. You might have to think about that a moment, but what I mean by that is the harder I hit the putt, the straighter I can play the putt. Dave Pelz calls a lumpy donut effect. He says that there's an area around the cup where throughout the course of the day, people are stepping around the cup to retrieve their golf ball, and it effectively raises the edges of the hole so that a firmer hit putt, a putt that will hit and will go by the hole, has a better chance of one that when it just dives into the hole. I'm not so sure I agree with that 100%, but what you have to do is you have to be able to maintain your speed and to be able to determine your speed as it determines the break of the putt. Now, what do we mean by reading greens? What I mean by that is which way is gravity going to take the golf ball. Once you hit the golf ball, once it reaches its apex and it loses its speed, gravity is going to take over and the ball is going to drift left, right, straight, up and down, whichever the contour of the green. So what I like to do is I imagine, what if it's raining? What if we've had one of these really gully washer rains and you're standing on the green? Where would rain? I look to where would the rain puddle? Where would it go off the green? Pick a high spot, pick a low spot, try and determine how hard you have to hit that putt, where its apex is going to be, and then let gravity take over. Reading greens is really nothing. There's no science to it. It's an art. The only way to become a good green reader, the only way to be able to determine pace and direction is by getting out on the green, playing, practicing. It's all about experience. Next time we'll talk about club fitting. Play well and practice your putting.